And the final day is here when Team India, undefeated so far, is all set to take on Pakistan in the grand finale of the Asia Cup 2025 edition.
Well, it's going to be a thriller of an encounter because Team India is all set to face Pakistan in the finals of the Asia Cup for the first time in 41 years. And in this edition, this will be the third time when the arch rivals will face off each other.
And India, led by Suryakumar Yadav, have been dominant across departments, powered by explosive form of Abhishek Sharma at the top.
And the tactical depth of their spin attack, led by Kuldeep Yadav, and a well-rounded unit that has adapted effectively to the low-scoring, spin-friendly conditions in Dubai.
So in the next half hour, we will get you the news, views and the latest updates straight from the ground zero with an in-depth analysis of the super finale. So let's get started.
Well, India and Pakistan are ready to battle it out for the third time in the current edition of Asia Cup in Dubai, marking the very first time that both the nations will compete in the final in tournament's 41-year-old history, giving the clash an added intensity. TD India's Mukesh Shukla brings you this report ahead of the final showdown. Take a look.
The stage is set as India will take on Pakistan in the final of the Asia Cup 2025 at the Dubai International Cricket Stadium, marking the first time that the two arch rivals will meet in Asia Cup final in 41 years history of the tournament. This will be the third and final meeting between the two teams in the marquee T20I competition and the fourth overall at this venue in 2025. The men in blue have enjoyed a flawless campaign so far, winning all 6 of their matches, including 2 victories over Pakistan, once in the group stage and again in the Super 4 stage. Riding on this momentum, the Suryakumar Yadav-led side will be aiming to get the better of their arch rivals once more and secure their record-extending 9th Asia Cup title. Pakistan, on the other hand, have had a stop-start journey. They suffered defeats only against India but managed to win all their other matches, some comfortably and others by bare margins, giving their fans a lot to cheer about. Their campaign has been mixed, but they have found ways to win through collective efforts rather than relying on individual brilliance. Talking about the rivalry between the two teams in finals, India and Pakistan have played 5 finals in limited overs tournaments that have included more than 5 teams. India's only wins have come in the Benson and Hedges World Championship of Cricket and the inaugural T20 World Cup in 2007. Pakistan have won the other 3 encounters, that is Austral Asia Cup and most recently the Champions Trophy. Whereas in the head-to-head battle in T20Is, India take the lead, winning 12 out of 15 encounters. The India-Pakistan rivalry in cricket finals has always delivered intense and unforgettable moments with history, pride and a coveted trophy on the line. This Asia Cup 2025 final promises to be yet another thrilling chapter in their storied competition. Mukesh Shukla's report, DD India, Dubai.
So it will be a high voltage match tonight, and India's bowling coach Morne Morkel said the team needs to improve in all departments, especially bowling and catching, ahead of the summit clash with Pakistan in the Asia Cup.
That we need to get sharper at. I mean, the boys have skills, they've played in a lot of white ball cricket, but I just think for this group a little bit under pressure, just to have a little bit more smarter clarity thinking with ball in hand and execute better. I think at the end of the day we can have all the plans, but we still need to execute better. And then with the field, in the field, you know, obviously catching and you know, we've worked hard on our catching on the light, so maybe it's just a little bit of a confidence thing. And yeah, just try and squeeze the guys in the field. So all departments there is, you know, work that we need to be done.
And before we get into the analysis of it, now let's get you exclusive fans' reaction from Dubai ahead of the Asia Cup Super Finale between India and Pakistan. Fans are gearing up to watch their favourite players in action. Take a listen.
India number 1! India number 1! India!
India! This season India never lose. Unless Shaheen does any wonders, nothing is going to happen. It will be India all the way.
Indian top order delivered, Indian middle order delivered, even the bowlers delivered. In the absence of Bumrah, Arshdeep delivered. So we are a complete package. So no need to worry for Pakistan.
So it's going to be the same pitch as it was in India versus Sri Lanka. So the players are well versed with the current pitch, and Dubai International Cricket Stadium is not unfamiliar at all with Team India, isn't it, Narayan?
Definitely, because but the mood of the pitch has been changed in the last few matches. It's going to be crucial for both India and Pakistan, how they pan out things, how they do their strategy. It remains to be seen.
So in the next half an hour, we're going to bring you all of that along with exclusive reports from Ground Zero. We would be having an expert analysis on the match as well, because how the current team is playing in the last match against Sri Lanka, that was a nail-biter of an encounter, and that clearly showed that no match is to be underestimated, isn't it, Mr. Nirav? Thank you so much for joining us at this broadcast. When we talk about India's performance, they've remained unbeaten so far, but no match is to be underestimated, isn't it?
Not at all. No sport-winning complacency. When it is such a high-voltage drama which is going to unfold, you know, you have to go there, stay there, and let me tell you one thing, the power play is going to be crucial.
Yes.
If you go against Pakistan, all hogs in power play, you have had it. And you saw how India faltered in the power play in Sri Lanka. And that is where I think the whole game will be decided. So go there, stand there, hit as hard as you can, and bowl as well as you can. Don't worry that it is a final. You see, it should not get onto your nerves. The psyche of the Indian players is that of winners. And when winners are there, they don't care less about, they couldn't care less about the situation and the fact that it is a final. But we don't want Champions Trophy 2017 kind of an experience. We want them to keep performing, to keep showing that they are the best in the world.
Mala, if we talk about the previous match, the way Arshdeep has played in the super over, a wonderful over, he just, we can say, stopped the Sri Lankan team, giving on just 2 runs in the super over. So in this, if 2 wickets also. But talking about this match, do you think there will be some changes in the team combination? If Jasprit Bumrah comes in the squad, definitely someone has to pave a way for him also. Shivam Dube is also there. So do you think Arshdeep will be framed in the team, or Harshit Rana will be there? How you look the India's team combination for this match?
I don't see any reason why Harshit Rana should be there, because the kind of runs that he gave, 54 in the last match, I don't think that he has any role to play here. But of course, Arshdeep is someone who would, after the way he charged in the last match, he has told the world that he has the capability of delivering when it matters most. And he is very, very good in the slog overs as well. So, but the million-dollar question is, if Arshdeep comes, who goes out?
That's true.
Because Bumrah will be there. So that is what is. Now, there are many critiques and many former players who are saying that, well, it is not necessary to have somebody batting right up to number 8, because when Bumrah comes, he can also make a few runs, handy runs. So better have Arshdeep. Now, one doesn't know what is going on. People say don't change the winning combination, don't change your horses in the midstream. But I am still very wary of the fact that Arshdeep will be kept out, because the way he bowled, and we know that this particular pitch is the same pitch on which the last match between India and Pakistan was held. Right. So I have a feeling that Arshdeep deserves a place, but it is for the team management to decide.
And with this winning combination, they also happen to win 4 out of the rest of the matches, the 6 matches that they've played. We also have Mukesh Shukla with us. Mukesh, tell us how the fans are gearing up for the super encounter there in Dubai.
Right, Deepika, it's a final clash between India and Pakistan. We have fans. He's, every time in this match since the group stage start. What do you think today's match, the arch rival Pakistan will bounce back, or India has a strong chance to win?
No, definitely. I don't think there is a chance for Pakistan. We have seen in the last 2 matches, the very first match was a very one-sided match. Again, the second match was just because Pakistan scored so many runs, just because we dropped some catches in the starting. So for today's match, I think India will going to win very easily.
Which key player, Indian side you are looking from bowling and batting?
So if we'll talk about the batting, so I'm thinking that Suryakumar Yadav will be a key player because in the
He doesn't score.
Yeah, he doesn't score. So if you will basically see the T20 World Cup, Virat Kohli doesn't score much runs, but he scored in the final and we got the T20 trophy. The same way it will go with the Suryakumar Yadav. He's not scored too much in this entire tournament, but he's going to be rocked today. And if I'll talk about the bowling side, then Bumrah is going to be a key player.
Deepika, the more or less reactions is people are expecting Suryakumar Yadav, Abhishek Sharma, who's in the current form is fabulous. Shubman Gill has to also perform in this match because it's a big match against Pakistan. You cannot give any chance to Pakistan to bounce back in this historic match. So because after 41 years they are meeting with each other, expectations are high. Many more fans are coming. Which player you are expecting to shine today's match?
Today's I am thinking Shubman Gill will shine definitely, and I am really hoping Abhishek Sharma continues with this fine form and he scores one more half century and takes India home to this World Cup final.
But on the other side, Pakistan, their players are saying they will, they will do their best for do and die to do in this match.
See, this is a final. Every player has to give their best, and this is a big opportunity. And Indian players are very used to this such kind of pressure. Because of playing of IPL and all that thing, they know how to handle the pressure. The team which handles the pressure the best, they'll win the match. And I really hope India wins the match.
So, tell me, what do you say about this?
Today will be a good match, but we will be easily winning this.
What do you think?
India, please. Always, yeah. We are in a good position now. India.
See, Deepika, Indian sides are very confident, their spectators are confident India will win this match because they perform in this tournament. So the tournament they were unbeaten. So they are expecting today they have a good chance, by chance to win against Pakistan, but they have to work on their fielding side, their catching. If they don't drop the catches, they have upper hand. Their batters bat very well. Expect some Suryakumar Yadav or Sanju Samson couldn't get chance, so they are likely to get to score good runs in today's match.
So definitely it is going to be a marquee clash between the two teams. And right now, just go to the predictive playing 11 for the today's match for India's predictive playing 11. Let's take a look. Abhishek Sharma is there, Shubman Gill, and Suryakumar Yadav, the captain, will be at the number 3. And after that, Tilak Verma will be there. And if you go down the order, we have Hardik Pandya, Aksar Patel, Shivam Dube, Kuldeep Yadav and Jasprit Bumrah. Likely, we know that in the last match he has been rested and because to manage his workload, and Varun Chakravarti. So Kuldeep Yadav. So according to our playing 11, it's difficult for Harshit Rana and Arshdeep to be there in the playing 11 of this match.
And we are really hoping that Hardik Pandya should be there because he had faced some sort of cramps in the last match against Sri Lanka. And before that, let's quickly take a look at the pitch report also, because we've been showing you the pitch report in every episode that we brought to you. So taking a look at the pitch report so far, the pitch here at the Dubai International Cricket Stadium offers decent conditions for both the batters and the bowlers. So this is a very key time for Team India, and spinners here, they hold a slight advantage. Now let's see how the teams are going to pan it out, because the spinners are having that sort of advantage here. Also, the surface favors bowlers, making run scoring challenging here. And the records suggest team winning the toss strongly prefers to bowl first. Now, interestingly, the same pitch was used in the last match as well. Going back to you, Mr. Maleni Rav, we were just talking about that, how the similar pitch was used in the last match also. How do you think the toss can be the decisive factor for this very key marquee clash? Because both the teams are gearing up to put their best foot forward with the best playing 11.
Look, honestly speaking, I don't think that dew is a big factor here. So far, it has not been. We don't know, because the Indian team has been practicing on pitches other than the ones which are used for the games. They have been practicing on pitches which are partly AstroTurf pitches. So we don't really know what dew factor can actually be there to trouble the players. Now, number one. Number two, I think it's very hot. Even if you call it an autumn in Dubai, the night temperatures are 36, around 36 degrees Celsius. Now, that is something which is a bit worrying, because when you are sweating very profusely, it is difficult to hold the ball. And that is what we have seen in many matches in the past. And that could also be one reason why the catching has not been so good so far as Indian team is concerned. Now, having said that, let me also tell you that, as you rightly said, there is a slight advantage, but that advantage is not one in which the pitch will support the spinners. Obviously, the class of spinners that we have, Kuldeep Yadav, Varun, and very, very ably supported by Akshar, these spinners can play a major role there, but don't forget that they have Abrar, and they also have Ayub and Abrar. They can cause a little bit of problem for the Indian batsmen too.
So fans from all over the country are excited for the ultimate final between India and Pakistan. And Shragar, the Aryans group of college organized the Shikara race, dedicating it to the Indian cricket team for today's Asia Cup final in Dubai.
And now let's also get you the visuals from Kanpur, where fans pasted posters of their hometown boy Kuldeep Yadav and wished the team best of luck for the marquee clash.
इंडिया जीतेगी, हमेशा की तरह जीतते आई है और आज भी लग रहा है कि इंडिया जीतेगी।
कुलदीप भैया अच्छी बॉलिंग करेंगे और 4 से 5 विकेट निकालेंगे और इंडिया टीम को मैच जिताएंगे।
And young fans from Ayodhya also expressed their excitement for the summit clash. Young cricketers and coaches backed the Indian team to win the final.
इंडिया ही जीतेगी, हर बार वही जीतती है, इस बार भी जीतेगी वही।
We have high hopes from India. Indian team is a great team. जिस तरह हम लोग ने कप लाया है, उस तरह इंडिया भी कल कप लाएगी। Best of luck to the Indian cricket team.
Mala, if you talk about the pitch, stat shows that it has favored the spinners, but in the recent few matches we saw that it is ably supporting the pace bowlers too. If you take a look at the stats of the pace bowler, Shaheen Shah, Afridi and other bowlers, so it could be a deciding factor in today's match. If we talk about the nature of the pitch, if we take a look at other factors too, India in that case just playing the Jasprit Bumrah frontline pacer. So how you look this thing, this change perception of this pitch?
Look, as I told you earlier, this is a bit of an overstated thing that this pitch is helping the spinners. This pitch is a very good T20 pitch, which is helping both the batters and the bowlers. So you get, it's a kind of a paisa vasool cricket that you see on these pitches. Now you get your money back on these pitches. For spectators, it can be a very good game. So whereas India's upper hand is concerned, there are a couple of things. First, you have a fearless opener in Abhishek. You have Shubman Gill, who may not have clicked in all the matches, but he has the capability of doing very well. But again, as I am telling you, that against Abrar, he will have to be a little more careful. You also have excellent pacemen, a pace battery which can deliver, and I hope Arshdeep gets a chance, and of course Jasprit will be ably supported by him. But then our Kuldeep has the magical quality of spinning, which many people in this world don't have. They have a very good spinner, part-time spinner though, in the form of Ayub, who is primarily an opener, but perhaps will now be coming one down. So he is one person who can create problems for the Indian batters. We have to be very careful. But at the same time, as one of the spectators said, I was watching the program, Shaheen Afridi, if he has his day, he can cause havoc on any kind of pitch, just as Bumrah can. So we must not judge the capabilities of these pacers on the basis of what they have done in the last few matches. You see, for example, Bumrah, he may not have been excellent in the last couple of matches, but then he can just turn the tide any time he likes. It is kind of a child's game for him. and Shaheen can be very dangerous. So it's an evenly poised contest. Let me tell you, I'm not willing to call it a one-sided contest.
Indeed. And when we talk about Pakistan, but Pakistan is also somewhere dependent a lot on the spinners because their seamers are lacking that shine somewhere against Team India, isn't it?
Yes, but then you see, Rauf on any given day can be very dangerous. And Shaheen and Rauf, they make a very good combination. They're very good, Harris and Shaheen. When they are in the best of their elements, they can be troublemakers for anybody, anyone, any player of the world. However, let me also tell you that a lot, as I said in the very beginning, and I'm repeating it, even in batting, your power play and your Abhishek and Shubman, if they are able to give us solid start, a solid pace.
Well, definitely, if you take a look this match, the duel between the two players, that Abhishek Sharma and Shaheen Shah Afridi, their duel is going to will be a deciding factor. Mukesh, if we talk about today's match, the most important thing here, the way so far in the tournament, we saw that Abhishek Sharma, the way he's smacking boundaries and scoring runs, 3 consecutive 50s for India. When again, we saw a bit, he has some cramps, but for the match, as we got the news, he is looking fit. So do you think that Shaheen Shah Afridi between Abhishek Sharma is going to be the deciding factor of this match?
Definitely Narayan, because Abhishek Sharma, in the group stage and the Super 4, we already seen how he played against Shaheen Shah Afridi. He smashed him from the first ball of the first over. So today we are also expecting, because he cannot change his gear. He will, he play in the attacking mood against the Shaheen Shah Afridi, Harish Rauf, and on the other side, like in a spin attack, we talk about Abrar. He can also face him brutally. We have some fans just get their reaction. Do you think that this Abhishek Sharma again smash to the Pakistan bowler?
Yes, definitely. Abhishek Sharma, like in every match, how he is playing, he'll not be. I mean, in the 6th hour, he'll definitely get the game out of the Pakistan, and definitely he'll play his best game. And Bumrah is back in the field, so this time we'll expect Bumrah to perform his best ball in the next 4 hours. So definitely India has always beat Pakistan in all the major tournaments, ICC tournaments. This time again, India will beat. Hopefully, it will be one-sided match.
It will be one-sided match. Do you think that the special plan for Pakistan to, if they want to win this match against India?
The only way Pakistan can challenge is when they get Abhishek Sharma out. And for India, I think Kuldeep Yadav will be a trump card again, because he's been phenomenal in the tournament. So it's very critical that we use Kuldeep in the right way, like how we used against Sri Lanka also, where we got the crucial wickets. So I think it's all over India. India will obviously have the pressure because they have not lost a single game in the tournament. But I think we will have an upper hand and we should be through with the cup today.
Mukesh, if you check about the Suryakumar Yadav, he didn't perform.
Yeah, see, Suryakumar Yadav, is a phenomenal batsman. If you saw against the other team where he came down the order, gave everybody the chance. So I think, and he is a player who plays in all the major matches which are played, which are very crucial. So if you see the IPL, he's always played in the crucial games. If you see India's games, he's been phenomenal.
Mukesh, if you take a look, we are talking about Abhishek Sharma. Abhishek, we know that he's a fantastic player in this tournament. He's scoring runs at will. But if we talk about the finals, Mukesh, in the IPL 2024, he just got out after scoring 2 runs in the first over by Mitchell Stark. If you take a look, Syed Mushtaq Ali Trophy 2 in the final. So will there be an added pressure to him playing a final for Abhishek Sharma, especially if you take a look his track record in the finals of the senior career?
Definitely, Narayan, Pakistan also have a strong strategy against Abhishek Sharma, because he is the only batsman who's in limelight in this overall series. So they have strong plan against him, but how they, execute this plan on ground, it has to see. But on the other side, if you see Abhishek Sharma body language, he cannot stop. Even Vinay Sehwag, Sunil Gavaskar advised him when you reach, around 70-80 please be cool and calm and make it complete your 100. So they are expecting his 100 is awaited, and today is the last chance. He's already scored 309 runs in this overall tournament. We expect he can break many more records in this tournament, and his passion towards the game and his passion about in this tournament overall. You see how he played against the overall every team. If you see Bangladesh, Sri Lanka, Pakistan, he smashed every bowler. So we expect he can again smash. He can again attack. He will play attacking cricket today's match also.
So big match temperament as we call it.
Because the most important factor will be that we are talking about he should be there for the after 70-80 run one is scoring, he should be crucial. But the most crucial thing is that how he plays the first 12 balls. That's the important factor.
Power play is so much important for both the teams, and the big match temperament, as our guest and our correspondent have been pointing out, has to be there. Thank you so much, Mr. Malay Nirav, and thank you so much, Mukesh, for joining us straight from ground zero and getting us all the latest excitement and the rounded perspective. Well, before we close the show, let's quickly take you through these visuals where Padma Shri awardee and renowned sand artist Sudarshan Patnaik unveiled a spectacular sand sculpture in East India's Puri beach, combining the festive spirit of Durga Puja with the excitement surrounding the upcoming Asia Cup 2025 finale. The captivating installation carries the uplifting message of Ma Durga's blessing. Good luck, Team India.